But time is really the essence with this, as you'll find out. And you need to see it. You need to see this before we take it down. Okay, so as you can see in here, we're doing anywhere from about $1,500 to $2,000. Some days even as high as $2,500 in a single day. Now, more importantly than that, you can see that it's just happening for me right now with just an unbelievable amount of consistency. Day in, day out, this money is coming in, and it's coming in completely for free. So all of this money is coming in without spending any money to make that money whatsoever, and it's coming in really, really quickly to set up, and you don't need any experience to do this either. Okay, if you can use Google and you can check your email, then you can use this this system. Now, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show you right here. If I just show you what you're seeing on the screen now is actually paychecks. So these are real paychecks that have been paid out directly to me. Now, each row or column, whatever it's called, the horizontal one, is a week. So you can see this week, $10,209, $9,200, $13,887. This is coming in every single week. And remember, this is coming in for free without spending any money at all. Now, I've got a bunch of other stuff to show you as well. I want to show you a completely fresh account that we set up just to test this on. I want to show you some of the results, because even though this video you're watching right here is the very first time that I am launching this or showing this to any of the wider audience, however you've stumbled on this page, a small circle of my students have been using the system, and they've been using it to some really big success. So I want to show you their results as well. But just before we do that, one thing I do have to say is obviously I am the creator of the system, so I've been making a lot of money with this for a very long time. And some of my students, they will make, and you'll see some of them, they make over 5 figures a month with it, but I'm not legally, I cannot guarantee that you're going to make that as well. Okay, that's just not possible. What I can guarantee, though, is that you're going to be able to download it, and you're going to be able to actually make any money that you do with it, potentially 6 figures a year, for free. Okay, so that's really cool, and I can also guarantee you're going to be able to set up really quickly. All you need to do is watch this video, and then within just minutes from now, within the next hour, you can be set up inside and building your first campaigns with it. So how about this one as well? So what this is I set up a completely new account. I used a different network as well, because you can use this on any network you want, and that's something, again, I'll teach you how to do in the system. And what we did here is I just set up a brand new account, and you can see that we were doing $676 a day, and then today, most interestingly, we've really ramped it up, and it's done $1,723 in a single day. Remember, it's all for free, and most interesting about this is today I've literally, other than filming this video for you right now, I have not been at the computer all day. In fact, yesterday I was at the computer for about 30 minutes, because what I do to try to create with this is a real hands-off income. And that's something else I want to bring out to you. This isn't some loophole, this isn't some weird thing that, doesn't really work. Okay, this is a real system that has made me and a lot of other people a lot of money for a very long time. And this version, the latest version of it, is by far the most powerful that we've ever released. So while I got you on this screen, I just want you, just for a second, to just imagine that this was you waking up to this every single day. This is what greets me every morning when I get out of bed. Imagine you waking up to this every day, no more. And by the way, I know what it's like. Just a few years ago, I was completely, didn't even have 2 pennies to rub together. And now, I wake up to this every morning. So just imagine, and you know what else that is? That's living proof that anybody can do it, because if I could do it, literally anyone can. Okay, and some of my students you'll see as well. It's an absolute fact that anyone really can make some money online in today's internet, iPhone world. You just need the right system to do it, potentially this very system right here. So let me tell you about some other people that have done really well with it. But before I do, let me tell you what the system is, okay, how I came up with it. So the system came about, and basically what it is we set up these small little campaigns, and what they do, and don't worry, you don't need any experience to do this, like I said. You do not need any, you're not going to be doing any technical knowledge, anything like that. It's got nothing to do with, I don't know, Facebook or writing articles or building gigantic websites or paid advertising or binary or forex options or any of this weird stuff you've seen before. It's completely legitimate as well. There really is a serious income. And what we do, and where my system goes apart, is what we do is we target these very small little niche markets on the internet. And by doing that, we basically avoid competition with everybody else completely. So what I mean by that is, I know I don't have to tell you how much easier it is to do something if no one else is doing it, and that's essentially what we do. We go after these small little niches, and by doing that, we almost guarantee our success. Now, how it works is each of these campaigns that you set up will make you anywhere from, I would say, or the average I would expect to make me. Remember, I cannot legally guarantee how much it's going to make you or whatever. I'm just saying from past experience how much it makes me. About $250 to $750 per campaign per month. Okay, and the key is that once you set up the campaign, it doesn't take very long. You set it up. It's free to set up, and once it's set up, it runs pretty much hands off for you for months and even years to come. Now, it doesn't take a genius to figure out, if you put these together, let's say it just made a median of $500 per campaign, that doesn't take a genius to figure out that $500, if I just sat down and made 10 campaigns over a couple of days, and they were making me $500 per month, 500 times 10, that's a $5,000 a month income. Obviously, I'm making way more than that with this, and so are many of the students, but I'm just using that as an example. That's a $5,000 a month income right there. That simple, that quickly, totally free with this system. It really is amazing, and you end up pretty much with a monster. And by the way, I gave it a name as well in honor of the original technique that started it all, sniping. And the name I gave it was Google Sniper. Google Sniper. Okay, and I created it from the ground up originally for myself, just to create a real powerful method, an alternative to what I was doing at the time. I was actually a furniture mover at the time. I'd left school, I basically had no prospects going on or anything like that. Created this system, and you know, I make money online in a whole bunch of ways, but this is without a doubt what I'm talking about here. Google Sniper is my original and most powerful method of doing it. So let me show you some other people who have sat, you know, possibly right where you're sitting right now, and they've come in on the system and they've never looked back. So let me just put up a couple on the screen here. Hopefully I can put these up somehow. I'm just trying to think in my head how I'm going to do it. I can do it. I can edit this afterwards. I'm going to put them up on screen right now, and you can see just some of the success stories we've had of people that have come in to Sniper. Okay, so you can see there's a few here now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a whole bunch on screen. I'm going to put some people that have genuinely are making a lot of money, a serious income, and I'm also going to put on screen so you can see it, just people that came in just within an hour, their first feedback on what they thought of it. Okay, so I'm putting both types on the screen now. And now what I want to do is actually show you one in particular, okay? And this is without a doubt a remarkable story, and Anthony has without a doubt done particularly well for himself. He's making over 5 figures a month with this. Now he joined Sniper, in his own words, his life really wasn't going the way he had planned it to. He was working a 9-to-5 office job. He didn't like it. He thought that, you know, there definitely had to be more to life. Anyway, joined in Sniper, and within 8 months, he sent me this video, which I found really heartwarming, and I will play for you now.
So I literally put the system into practice, and it paid off. I mean, to this day, I've got around about 60 to 65 Sniper sites, and all those Sniper sites collectively earn me around about $12,000 each month. And they're not just ClickBank sites. I mean, I've got Amazon sites, I've got sites that promote CPA offers, I've got sites in a variety of niches. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, without sounding too cheesy, Google Sniper, the system itself, the Google Sniper system, really did help change my life. I mean, after a few months of implementing what I'd learned, I literally quit my job, repaid my college tuition fees, stopped living the broke student lifestyle. And yeah, and the crazy thing is that I know I'm not the only one doing this. You know, I'm in contact with a few other guys, a few other snipers who do the exact same thing and earn a ton of money.
And that's Anthony. And then just shortly after he sent me this video, he sent me a couple of pictures of how his life had changed. You know, and I want you to imagine for a second, not fantasy, but reality of this really being your life. and what that would mean for you. You know, no more waking up day after day to work for a job you hate or a lifestyle you don't like. You wake up, you're your own boss, you do whatever you want, whether that be traveling the world or whether that be just spending a little bit more time with your family, paying off your debts. You know, I can't tell you the financial, just the quality of life it brings to have money and to know that you don't have those issues anymore. It really is amazing. And with Google Sniper, with this system, if I was able to do it and so many other people were, and you're going to be able to do it so quickly,